Hey guys, if you're experiencing lagging issues or high ping in League of Legends, then stick with me, as in this video I'm going to share with you all the ways you can speed up your network connection and therefore reducing any high ping issues. Now, before we start these steps, I would recommend you perform an internet speed test, as you will need a strong internet speed of at least 4 megabytes per second to play League. But ideally you want a minimum of 10 megabytes per second. So to do this, head to an internet browser and we want to come to a website called speedtest.net. And then once you're on this website, you can just hit the big go button in the middle. And what you're looking for here is a speed of anything above 10 megabytes per second. But if it's above 4 megabytes per second, then you should be fine to play, but just bear in mind that this is the absolute minimum required. So as you can see here, mine's around the 30 megabytes per second mark, so I'm all good. Now, providing your internet meets the minimum requirements, the first thing we're going to do is close down any high bandwidth consuming applications, as these can slow down your network speed and trigger high ping. To do this, we want to come to the start menu and search for run. And then just hit the run icon. And now on your keyboard, you want to type in resmon, that's RESMON, and hit enter. In this resource monitor window, click on the network tab, and we want to look for any applications that are consuming a lot of bandwidth. We can actually click on this send tab here to order the items and which ones are consuming the most. And we can just right click on anything that we're not currently using and just click on end process. Another common cause for high ping is outdated drivers, but luckily there's a free tool we can use to fix this in one simple click. So you want to head over to an internet browser and you want to come to the website called drivereasy.com. Now once you're on this website, just scroll all the way down to the download section and then you want to hit the big download button. Once you've downloaded it, you can just simply run the Driver Easy app and then you just want to hit this big green scan now button. And what this is going to do is it's basically just going to scan your computer for any outdated drivers, and it's going to make updating them super easy in just one simple click. And then once the scan's finished, you basically just want to come through this list here and update each of them one by one by clicking the update button and following the steps. You can also click the update all button, but this is part of the premium package, so I'd recommend you just sticking to the free tool and updating them one by one. Once we've updated all of our drivers, the next thing we need to do is try switching your DNS servers to Google public DNS addresses. This can help speed up your connection as well as providing you with more security online. Open up your start menu and search for run, and then just hit the run icon. And we want to type in control panel and hit enter. Now from here, you want to make sure view by is set to category. And then you can come into this where it says view network status and tasks. In the left-hand column, come over to change adapter settings. And you just want to right click on the internet that you're currently using. So my Wi-Fi is this one here. And you just want to right click and come into properties. From this list, we want to select Internet Protocol version 4 IPv4. And we can select properties. And what you want to do is you want to change where it says obtain DNS server address automatically to use the following DNS server addresses. And in here, you just want to type in the following numbers 8888 and 8844 and then just hit OK. Now at this point in time, we can reboot our PC and check to see whether the issue's fixed. If you're still experiencing high ping, the next thing we can do is come back to the start menu and this time search for CMD, and we want to right click on the command prompt and run as administrator. Now in this black window here, we want to type in the following commands and hit enter after each one. But the first thing you want to type in is ipconfig space release and hit enter. And then you want to type in ipconfig space / renew and hit enter. And then lastly, we can type in ipconfig space / flush DNS and hit enter. Once we've done that, then we want to make sure we've disabled any VPNs that we may have running on our computers, because although these are great tools to protect your online privacy, they can also inflate your ping. Once we've shut down any VPNs that could be running, the last thing you want to do is come to the start menu and search for settings, and then just hit the settings icon. And in this left-hand column, you want to select network and internet, and then come down to where it says proxy, and you want to make sure automatically detect settings is set to off. And you also want to make sure use setup script is set to off. Now, aside from the solutions mentioned here, one of the most guaranteed and best ways to reduce high ping is swapping from a Wi-Fi connection to an Ethernet cable, which is basically just a cable that runs from your internet modem to your computer. And it's what all professional gamers use, as it offers the fastest and most stable connection. If you still are experiencing unusually high ping though, drop a comment below and I'll try my best to assist you. If this video did help you, please drop a like and subscribe. Until next time.